Hello there, it's your Wisconsin wine guy. I am back again for another weekly Wednesday wine review. And these are wines that you can find on your everyday shelves of your local grocery store, liquor store, even some wine shops. Simple, simple system. Thumbs up, I highly recommend it. 3/4, it's okay. And I may even keep a couple of bottles. Halfway, may not be so much for me, but maybe you'll like it. Let us know what you think. Thumbs down, that's an easy one as always. Get that wine out of here. Now on today's show, I really enjoy when I have the opportunity to taste some of the classic brands. These are brands that are going back to the 80s and 70s, been around for a long time, which they continuously produce wines, and these were some of the brands that I drank when I was growing up. It's always nice to taste the wines in today's time and compare them to what they were like, maybe 20, 30 years ago. All right, that being said, let's get started. We are doing Rodney Strong. Who hasn't heard of Rodney Strong? Back in the day, Rodney Strong wines for me I really enjoyed their Merlots and their Cabernets. Wasn't very much into Chardonnays, at that time, but as I got older, getting more into white wines. But I'm very, very curious about the Chardonnay. So this is a 2016 Rodney Strong Chardonnay from Chalk Hill AVA, coming out of Sonoma. So, of course, you can see I've had some of the wine already. As always, I like to take some of the wine out, give it a taste, and then taste it a second time and give my opinion once I had a chance to just mellow out. So, Haley's Corker, keeping it fresh for me. Let's see what we got here. All right. So, now for the pour. So what we're looking at, a nice golden hue on this Chardonnay. I mean, it's very, very beautiful, very pristine, you got to say. Well, now give it a swirl here, and as always, I like to check out what the alcohol content is, and we'll tell you about that as we go along. But I will tell you this, that this is all barrel fermented, French oak barrel fermented. I like to say, call it more like a classic style, not being fermented in stainless steel, then added to barrels. So this is like fermented in the French oak barrels, stirred and rested and stirred on the lees, for aging for about 12 months or so. So let's give it a nose. I mean, that nose is just, wow, just really nice. More tropical, like pineapple, little apple going on here. And that's not even sticking my nose all the way in the glass, so it really has a nice, fresh, crisp, clean, tropical nose. Wow. As you go deeper, ooh, you get a little bit of that oak spice. I mean, just on the nose itself, the fruit and the oak, the toast, the spiciness, I mean, just very well blended on the nose. It's always a good sign. The nose always knows what the nose knows. All right, now for that Ritz. Now, why do I rinse? One, to cleanse my palate of anything else I've had. I only want my palate to focus on the wine. This the wine, this flavors, this taste. And also, I like to test for the acidity in the wine. I mean, my mouth is watering, and I will tell you this, that is just the rinse. There is flavor. Now, I've had this at 2 different temperatures. Right out of the refrigerator, which is what I'm doing now, and at about 60 degrees cool. All right, 55, 60 degrees cool. And you know what? I must say, I enjoyed this wine either way, as far as temperature goes. But right now, I'm going to give you my opinion. Here's the taste. Very bright, very crisp, very clean tasting, but doesn't skimp on flavor. As this wine begins to warm up, it becomes a lot more rich tasting. No cream, so no secondary mallow, but very flavorful, very ripe. I really enjoy this. A nice medium to long finish. I may even go long on this one. I can still taste it. I think we're going to taste this for a long time after the video, maybe even. So again, very subtle hints of smoke, coming on this, but very, very subtle. It's not that traditional California, oaky, creamy, buttery. It's not that, okay? It's very, very nice, very well put together, nice structure. Alcohol on this one, 14.5%. I never would have known. So it doesn't have that burn. that you get from some of the high alcohol wines that's out of balance. So very well in balance. So I guess you know where I'm going with this one, right? The Rodney Strong Chalk Hill Sonoma Chardonnay 2016. Thumbs up. I really enjoyed this. You know, I would even get a couple of these bottles and just rest on it. See what happens, how it's going to evolve over time. I mean, it definitely has those qualities that is going to evolve and then maybe evolve into something even fantastic, or it may maintain its quality, its freshness. Such a Wisconsin wine guy saying, as always, let your palate be the guide when selecting your next wine. Hey, and you know what? Enjoy this winter. What are you drinking on when it's cold outside? Me? Chardonnay. Bye.